All right, let us now do our critical path analysis. So remember, the first thing that you want to always do is put a 0 at your start, because you always start at time 0. You then want to grab a green pen to do your forward scanning. So this is going to be 7, because 0 plus 7 is 7. Then 7 plus 5 is 12. And then I could come back here for a second, and I'm going to go 7 plus 0 is 7. So this will be 7 here. Then I'll go 0 plus 2 is 2. Now I'm at a point where I have 2 and I have 7, and I need to figure out what is my EST for C. Well, my EST is going to be the bigger number, so it's going to be 7. Now let's think about why that's the case. It's because it takes 7 days to complete A, but only 2 days to complete B. Now I can only continue with C once both A and B are done. So even if I do B immediately and I'm finished within these 2 days, I still have to wait another 7 days until this is done before I can proceed. So that means the earliest start time is always going to be the bigger number, because I'm held back by the longer number here. So now I take 7 and I go 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 4 is 14. 14 plus 4 is 18. And once again, I'm in a position where I have 2 numbers at a vertex. You circle the bigger number, that's your EST. 18 plus 2 is 20. 20 plus 1 is 21. So that means that 21 is going to be the minimum time it takes me to complete this project. You now want to grab a red pen to do your backward scanning to find your LST. So you go 21 minus 1 is 20. 20 minus 2 is 18. 18 minus 4 is 14. 14 minus 4 is 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 minus 1 is going to be 7. Now you can go 7 minus 0, because you're doing backwards here, so you're going backwards up this way. 7 minus 0 is 7. We also need to go back from here. We need to go 18 minus 5 is going to be, what is 18 minus 5? 18 minus 5 is going to be 13. So now you're in a position where you've got 2 numbers going back into a vertex, and you've got to figure out what your LST is. Well, this time it's going to be your smaller number. So remember, when you're forward scanning, you're taking the bigger number. When you're backward scanning, you're taking the smaller number. So let me say that again. When you're forward scanning, you take the bigger number. When you're backward scanning, you take the smaller number. So now I'm going to go 7 minus 7 is 0. And then I'll come here, and I will go 7 minus 2 is 5. So now I've done my forward scanning, I've done my backward scanning, I've got my EST and LSTs for everything. I can now figure out what my critical path is going to be. And you figure out the critical path by highlighting through where your EST and LST are the same. So for instance, 0, 0. So 0, 0, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 10, 10, 14, 14, 18, 18, 20, 20, 21. So remember, what you're looking for here is where you have no float time. These are the things that cannot be delayed. And those are simply, as you can see here, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 10, 10, 14, 14, 18, 18, 20, 20, 21, 21. So this is your critical path. So now we'll answer this part here, which says, what is the critical path? The critical path is going to be A. Now you don't include the D here because this is a dummy edge. So it'll be A, C, D, E, G, H, I. So that's A, C, D, E, G, H, I. And the minimum duration for this to occur is 21 days, which we've gotten right there. And that is how you do your critical path analysis.